Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome, everybody. Pike over here. We're gonna cover the TimeChain Codex Book 3. Yes, we already saw the book, the first two books. Now we are in book 3, and this is the beginning of when Bitcoin, the first time, Satoshi Nakamoto announced the white paper on October 31st, 2008, and then let's go through all like the story, and then let's first go over here. You know, in the book 3, we saw like the darkness when we went off the gold standard when government have the like had more power to print infinite money and everything. Like people were just you know they're living, working, for fake money and all that, all wars and all those bad things that happened since then. And now and the financial crisis happened, all those things. Now on book 3 of the Time Chain Codex, amidst the backdrop of this despair and hopelessness brought about the great financial crisis, a ray of light shone through the darkness. You see the Bitcoin light shone on October 31st, 2008, the same month as this month. So on 31st, an anonymous cypherpunk dropped a technical white paper on an obscure cryptography forum and forever changed the course of human history. On January 3rd, 2009, the Genesis block was mined by Satoshi Nakamoto and Bitcoin was born. Boom. Again, guys, Bitcoin is just an idea. Okay, so many people they overthink this. Bitcoin is not just like this whole like money thing and all this thing. It's an idea. The fact that it's just nobody can control it. It is right, and it's rules without rulers, right? So anything that has to replace Bitcoin has like the same uh, the values and even better, even more, much more better values. So nothing else it can outcompete Bitcoin right now, and I don't think any time in the future that anything will be able to outcompete Bitcoin values. So this is why nothing else can really replace Bitcoin. This is why we say all the other coin out there are scams, right? They're just scams, and anything that you know, like try to compete with Bitcoin is a scam, right? I mean, if you want to build a software company, yes, you could, but you don't need to create your own money for that. So, anyways, let's go. Let's focus on Bitcoin. Like John Harrison, Satoshi solved an unsolvable problem, the Byzantine general problem, right? So and in so doing, Satoshi crafted an intricate and elegant masterpiece that is both priceless and timeless. After Satoshi built a community of cypherpunks who would nurture and raise his child as their own, he sent his last known message on April 23rd, 2011, and disappeared, never to be seen or heard from again. I've moved on to other things. Bitcoin is in good hands. Boom. Right? He left. He understood that he has to disappear. He understood Bitcoin should have a CEO, Bitcoin in order for Bitcoin to succeed, and he had to disappear. Satoshi toiled for unknown years, solving problems others thought impossible to create the thing humanity most needed, that which it didn't even know it needed. He presented it in the most noble way, anonymously and as a gift to every member of the human race, asking nothing in return. You see, Bitcoin, Satoshi didn't take, after he mined the coin, first of all, he mined them. He didn't just get like a free, pre-mine and then just get a free lunch. No, he mined it himself on his laptop or on his computer, and once he mine it, and then he leave it there. I didn't move them or take any profit from it. So he just created and left. Satoshi left behind a treasure chest worth entire star systems and greatest mystery in the galaxy. So this is why I like this novel, because everything is the truth, right? And it's just showing you images of like few images, like just to visually see what it is, right? So because most people are visual, and I feel like yes, I need to do this because I'm in the Bitcoin education business. I would say I'm in the Bitcoin education space, so I want to teach Bitcoin. Like I said, the channel is I cover Bitcoin for the people. So I'm covering Bitcoin for you. I want you to understand that at least better, or at least at the level that I understand. Bitcoin came into existence at just the right moment in human history. So yes, the financial crisis happened. You see money being printed away, giving it to the top elites, right? And then the peasant down there had to work to pay for it. And if you go bankrupt, nobody cares, right? Because you just support average Joe. But if central banker or somebody special get in trouble, well, they just have to throw their hands in the air and say, hey, we ran out of money, and they just throw a bunch of money on them. So this is a problem here, and this is the source cause of all evil in society. So the years following Bitcoin's release saw its adoption rise as political tension on the world stage escalated dangerously. Yes, of course. So Bitcoin is just like Bitcoin is not like Bitcoin is just solving a problem, right? Because people always often see Bitcoin as a cause. No, Bitcoin is just a solution to the problem, right? So I mean, like it's just like you have a fire in your house, right? Something catch a fire. You was cooking or something happened, right? And then you have like the firefighters come to your house. They didn't cause the fire. No, you just they just come to rescue, they save your house, right? They didn't just catch, they didn't participate in the making the stove and make the fire. No, they just come to save you. Okay, so at first, Bitcoin was only used by a small group of hard cypherpunks. These early pioneers protected the protocol and espoused an ethos outlined in the Cypherpunk Manifesto. Corporations and small nations came next and brought new energy and life to Bitcoin. Bitcoin came to the rescue of small nations as their currencies collapsed one after the other. So yes, so this really speak to me because I was in El Salvador, and I saw like what happened. Like people are showing me the history of the colon, right? The old currency, colon that went all hyperinflated. So that's why they moved to the US dollar since then, and they have been using the US dollar I think since 2000, a year to 2000. So now and now in back last year 2021 they started using Bitcoin and as a legal tender. Now here's the thing, right? So because all the small nations like Central African Republic, right, adopted it, and you see all the small nations in big trouble. They're gonna have to use this because it's the solution out there, right? It's a technology that solves problem. So they don't have any choice, right? In order to survive, they would have to use something that can hold its value. so they don't go starve, they don't destroy themselves, right? So as the world was plunged into a decade of despair, hunger, and famine by the crumbling financial and political pillars of Earth past. Okay, so through all the chaos of global destruction, Bitcoin never died. Of course, because Bitcoin is an idea. It's not a physical thing that you can, kill or somebody. It's just an idea, and it's an idea in everybody's head, so everybody understand it. So yeah, as soon as humanity is alive, Bitcoin will always be here. So in fact, Bitcoin only became stronger as time marched on. As humans always do, we recovered from the collapse and soon began rebuilding civilization under Bitcoin standard. Yes, Bitcoin became a common language, a common currency that united the world under a single ethos of self-sovereign and proof of work living. So yes, you see over here, you know, like a self-sovereign individual, right? So, if some of you who have read the Sovereign Individual book, that's a great book. Bitcoin began healing both its users and its planet during Bitcoin's monetization period. Bitcoiners empowered themselves using their talents and passions to benefit Bitcoin, and by so doing, free themselves from oppression of fiat slavery. So yeah, exactly. Fiat is slavery. It's just money by decree and just all the terrible things. So yeah, and you see, you go down, you see all the beautiful things on there, and very amazing. So yeah, I really suggest you guys to go check it out. And in parallel with the technological and cultural change of the 2130th game, political evolution. So here you have the political evolution. This is kind of a prediction of what's gonna happen in the future too. uh, unjust government were overthrown, and in the global crisis combined with the politics born from new distributed technologies. And you have when you have like right now you have like look at so many every places, most countries in the world, they have massive protests, right? And yeah, it's you have all these currency wars, right? This currency, like U.S. dollar is beating everybody else, like the milkshake theory, right? Yeah, that's a problem out there, and it's a war that started long, like far, like even before Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is the only neutral thing out there. So uh, yeah. So, anyways, and you see all the beautiful things that we have been doing, be able to do after Bitcoin. So, and then this is basically at the end of the book three. So, and then you have it was a time or pioneering adventures ignited by Bitcoin and sound money. However, within a few generations, and you see that to be continued and the TimeChain Codex book 4. So, anyways, guys, I thank you for listening to. Thank you for watching this, and I will see you in the next book 4, which is the book for TimeChain Codex. I'll see you again, guys. This was Spike over.